Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. How's it going? Good old Conflicts here, and welcome back to Building Scrubville Part 17. In today's video, we're going to be finally expanding our residential area, and we're going to be building, I'm debating whether or not to build a city in the middle of here. I'm going to build residential areas, that's for damn sure, but I'm also tempted to build another, big, like, skyscraper type area like Scrub Tech over here. So, I think we're going to get on with that today. Now, I definitely want to incorporate the monorail into this area. I think the monorail is going to be a valuable addition along here. We've kind of done a dry run with it with the tourist areas to see how it works with the sorry, let me get rid of that. We've done a dry run to see how it works within the tourist areas and also in this area along here as well. For getting people to go in and out of work. I mean, we've got some traffic jams, don't get me wrong, but we'll fix that. I mean, it's been going pretty well, and this we've combined that up with bus networks that then transport people across the city. This has been working quite well for us, so I think we're going to carry on the trend and keep this going. Because if I can get a fully fledged monorail system through here and then have a proper, then have somewhere along here like a proper transportation hub that they can then get into the city here, or they can transfer to over here or over there, whatever. I think that's going to work out rather splendid for us. So we're going to do our first bits and bobs of the day, which is getting the monorail track. I'm going to start by filling out the outer perimeter with, that's the upgrade button. Literally just going to do completely encompass the outer perimeter. With the monorail. Then that hooks up to... interesting, that hooks up to there. Okay, going to have to do a little bit of upgrading. Which, as you can see, the... that group there is not royally amused by the prospect of that, but tough, it's my city. And then we'll just do along here. I mean, don't play this game with me, you know you can easily get in there with the bus stops. There's no way you've got problems with that line, don't be silly, thank you. Perfect. Right, so then we've got our outer perimeter there that we can use. Really, that still hasn't got electricity. Are you having a laugh? Did I zone this to make sure that there's... Right, okay, there is stuff zoned here, so hopefully that should connect up to the grid sometime soon. This intersection is not going to be fun. This is going to be a nightmare intersection, to be quite honest with you. Probably going to need to work on it. A building is on fire. Why is said building not being put out? Said building is being put out. Good, good. Do not need the Hindenburg incident over there again at the blimp station. That would not be good. Citizens are sick. Why do we not have an ambulance going there then? Okay, we have police going there, but we don't have an ambulance. Okay, we do have an ambulance. I'll take that back. Right, anywho. Let's do a straight cut line right through the heart of town here. And let's just cut this into... Let's just think of this as a proverbial... let's just cut this into sections. I know this is kind of janky at the moment and it looks a bit weird, but I've kind of got an idea running through my mind right now. Whether or not it works out the way I plan it to work out is another story altogether, but you gotta break a few eggs to make an omelette, as a very famous man once said. If you don't know who that famous man is, please go and read a bloody book. Now the debate is, do I want to do a cut-in? No. See, I'm wondering if it's worthwhile cutting in here, but it's probably not, to be honest. I'm thinking I might just do normal roads along there. Because we can have... See, that's the point now, because I'm trying to think where we can set up lines here now. I'm thinking I want to knock that out into a bus hub. No, I don't want to knock that out into a bus hub. Ignore me. I'm trying to think how I can proceed with this, really, because what I've got, that bit comes into town. The main junction, for say, that we're going to go through is this bit here. So what I'm thinking is that that's a monster traffic jam, but anywho, deal with that later. What I'm thinking is we might want to upgrade that into a proper fully fledged bus hub. Monorail station. Let's get rid of you. Because then if we've got that there, then people can just... Of course you're not now in the electoral. Right. Let's fill you up to about there. Let's fill you down to about, I don't know, there. And then hopefully I should hook that up. I'm going to get rid of this. Oops. Which, hey, floating monorail, good times. Yeah, I know, game, I know you're throwing a fit. But bear with me, I will fix you. Monorail bus hub. See, the Metro monorail train hub doesn't really work for me. I don't know. Although trains are useful, I don't really have the space. I guess I could have set up a train network along here, but I don't think it's going to be that useful to me with the way I've built this city. To be honest. See, ideally that's what I want, but I mean I'm going to have to knock out some residential. Okay, I'm going to have to lose a couple of residential areas there to do this. Helpful if I've done it in the right spot, to be honest. Alright, what are you bitching at now? Doesn't have the space. Ah, you're bitching at that. Okay. Right, if I trim the fat there and get rid of that, and then we put... Beautiful. Perfect. That's hooked back up. We got the bus depot now. So the plan is... Actually, that is incredibly fucking stupid of me, to be honest. Because I've got nothing hooking that up to there. Because what? I'm going to do a route. I'm going to have maybe a stop here. Then a stop along here. Maybe some... one or two stops, maybe a stop here and then a stop there. And a stop here and then a stop there. But where they're going to... There's no one's going to use that one that I've just built. So I pretty much just built that for no bloody reason. Good times. Not a clever start. Yeah, cube. So we'll just build that in for now. Then let's rip out, I don't know, let's just say... See, that's not ideal either. Maybe in the centre here. Yeah, probably in the centre there is probably the best bet for doing that, actually. And then maybe just have stations along here. Because then if we have that stop there... Right, okay, so if we slot in... Let's get rid of that. If we then go ahead and slot... Good thing we've got a lot of money to do this, by the way, because monorails can get expensive. Then again, we do have 1.6 million, which helps. Because what we can do from here is then start zoning Do I want to do 6 laners along here? I mean, it'll probably be a solid idea, I guess, to do. So I'm thinking if we have a bunch of like interconnecting roads along here, so we just build, I don't know, let's just say, let's just put that there, for example. Let's just then break this down. Alright, don't do this to me, game. Okay, why would you not let me do this straight on there? Right, there we go, 90 degrees there. Then along there. That's not going to fit there, is it? Bugger, that's annoying. Right, okay, that's fine. Let's do maybe slot that in there, slot that along here. Then let's smallen down the roads. Is it worthwhile chopping through the middle there? I mean, for real estate area it is, because this is going to be like a dense... I kind of want this to be a dense population area. So I'm literally just going to fill this in with roads here. So we can just get a huge amount of houses along here. Well, that's just one quadrant of 4. And then if we have different bus routes if we have a bus route that facilitates a lot of this as well, and just goes through the streets, that's going to help as well. Possibly even factor in the metro somewhere along here, although that's again another conundrum to work out. That's going to be an annoying one actually if I do slot the metro in, because that will be useful to facilitate all of these guys here. I probably need to pre-think that through. I think my best bet is going to be there, and then, well, then again, that is going to be loud and obnoxious having that there, which is going to really pee people off. Because what we could then do, I guess, is have this area here, although it's not truly neat, have this area next to the metro as a commercial type area. So have this as a pure like little commercial zone. And it's, I don't usually, this is pretty much what I'm doing here, is more I know this doesn't actually look that nice in the grand scheme of things right now, or you just see as the squares, but this is more of me trying to manage. I'm not trying to do like anything flashy at the moment here. I'm just trying to get maximum benefit out of the area that I've got. You along there, you along there. It's going to be fun though to try and hook this up. I still got to do all the water piping and stuff. That's going to be a whole load of shits and giggles. Right, slope's too steep. Can't do nothing with that. I could do crossover streets as well, although that's going to just cause monster traffic issues, I'd think. Especially if you've got small goods trucks coming through here. And I already don't like the road along here right now. I think what I'm going to do is just take a short break here because conveniently there's roadworks going on outside of my house. So I will be back in a second, guys, once the roadworks go away. There we go. My apologies there, ladies and gentlemen. Just did not fancy... I don't think you fancy hearing that as much as I did. So... thought I'd cut that bit out for you because I'm such a nice person. Right, so we've got our main 6 laners along here. These should help the traffic flow quite nicely, and then the 2 laners. With the way this is and with how many intersections and whatnot this is going to need to be hooked up completely to public transportation. If I do not hook this up to public transportation properly and this goes badly, to say it's going to be a bit of a crapshoot is an understatement of the year. That this is just going to be a traffic jam slut contest. And I really do not fancy dealing with more traffic jams. I have enough problems as it is with traffic jams. Really, you guys do not have war. Okay, here you go, look. You can have that bit there. Look, I'll, if I have to give you order, I guess, if I must. But like, I'm thinking possibly, we're going to slot in a bunch of monorail stations, so maybe every, possibly one there, then one there, maybe, one there, I don't know. We've got our first metro station along there. I'm thinking, would it be, I know it kind of is loud because the noise is loud and it's going to annoy some people, but in terms of the benefits in public of what I can get out of it, I really, really, really don't care to annoy some people just to facilitate a large scale of people. Alright, so these intersections here are going to be our main. These are going to be our main problem child intersections, I can tell you that much now. But I'm thinking I want an area. I don't know what area to go for though. I want to turn one of these into like a commercial powerhouse. I'm thinking this area along here is going to get, this area here is going to be sectored as a, as again as a high-tech area. Just have a huge, huge skyscraper area along here. We're going to need to put in a metro in there. So then people can get off the metro, and then if we have a monorail station, there, they can then go to that, go around the area and in. Ideally, if I could turn that into a bus hub, that would be useful, but probably not going to be able to. I can probably just have the monorail hook around there. Then, oh, actually no, I can't because it can't make a left turn. Ooh, that's interesting. I am gonna play the game of cheating right now. Well, it's not really a cheat. It's I'm gonna do a one-way track off of here. Come on, game. Please play nice. Just have that there, bend in, and then we can have that go straight into that station. As you can see, these stations are busy, so I know it looks a bit funky the way it is, but you know, again, needs must, and they can probably rebuild their building there anyway. But having that one-way line there, I can then go straight into town, and I go straight along here, come all the way around, hang a left, and then that hooks me up to my other monorail bus network hub here, which, as you can see, is already. See, that says it's only serviced 348 passengers, but I call BS on that. You're telling me I'd put money on one of those areas just having 300 people in. And we still got a few more bus areas that I can run services through to accommodate people, which I'll definitely have to do. But yeah, like, maybe. Well, that's the point. If we're building a commercial sector along here. If we're planning on building a huge commercial area along here, it'd probably be prudent to have the monorail, like the bus network, along there. And again, maybe not. We'll see on that one. We'll slot it in if we need to. Oops. There we go. Let's right. Let's start putting in some more. See, ideally, I don't want to do a crossroad right off of that because that's just going to cause so many issues. Like, I'm already having traffic issues along this way. Do I really need more with? Can I sneak in? Come on, surely there's a little tiny weeny place that you can let me sneak that in. There you go. Yeah, they're going to get annoyed. I mean, but, like, literally, there's no forests around you. Or there won't be anyway in a minute. So, like, you ain't got to worry about fire. I think I'm just going to have the one road in on the centre. Like, have that, just that one intersection there. Right. That there, that there. Let's possibly have... see, we could do with having, like, a... I'm wondering if I do a line out there. This is probably going to cause me more problems than what it's worth, I'm thinking, but we'll try it and see. Don't know until we try, I guess. I need to get this area started and filled in first, though. Start getting that worked on. Yeah, because that's the main station along there. No. Let's shorten that bit. I don't want that. I don't want any intersections. I don't want any intersections from already the main section of town, if humanly possible. Like these here that are going to be purely residential zones. I don't mind these intersecting because obviously these are going to be built for the pure purpose of homes. So if there is traffic issues here, then I'll be rather content. That, right, okay. Then let's just say you there. And you there. Right, okay. Right, let's start filling this area in. Actually, we can't even really fill that area in because there's not a high demand for housing right now, which is fantastic. Right, if I unpause you, can you lot get water and stop irritating me? Come on. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, 4, 5, and 6. Beautiful. Right, we need more industrial. See, it's saying that we haven't got enough workers in that one, but they're requiring more industrial. It's just, let's let them have this area along here, fill that in. I'm guessing it's more for offices right now, is why they're wanting that. Which leads me to my other grand decision of what I'm going to do with this area along here. Whether or not I'm going to rip more of this out or whatnot. This area down here is bugging me right now with this intersection. With people coming in off of that, I'm not too happy with that. See, this one's actually gotten a lot better than what it was with the bridges. This one used to be an absolute crapshoot for traffic, but this one has got a lot nicer now. But I think one of our main problems at the moment is we just need to take traffic off the road right now. Like, we still have a lot of our sims using not using public transportation, and that's probably one of our biggest issues. If we can start getting it to the point where... Oh yeah, we're going to have to play the pipes game, aren't we? I very much forgot about that. Probably do it every 2, no? No, I'm going to have to do it on every line. God damn it. Right along there. That is crooked as all hell, but whatever at this point. Oh, seriously? I don't need you going up the side, I need you going up to the actual thing and hooking up. Thank you very much. Right, well, demand for jobs is slowly... Did that slowly drop down? A couple of buildings. Yeah, there we go. We got some industrial being built. Right, hopefully that should keep them content. Although I get the feeling a lot of these are going to use private cars. Oh no, you're a tourist. Why are tourists going into the industrial zone exactly? It's a mystery. While we're at it, how are we doing on public transportation now? Up to 1,125 people on the buses. It's not bad. We're only on 413 monorail users per week. That doesn't feel right. That really doesn't sit right with me right now. I don't agree with that. I could swear we have way more people using the monorail than that. I mean, you hooked up to that bit, didn't you? There you go. Incube. Right, okay, let's fill... More pipe work, more pipe work. Let's fill that bit in. Let's fill that bit in. That should have... Okay, apart from that road. There we go. Right, let's... this is pretty much not going to be a... Let's throw in like a fire department and whatnot. Let's throw in like a proper... This area is going to be an expensive area. I've got no things about that. Hospital next to the monorail stop would probably be a good idea. And again, could you have it next to this? So if you hooked it up next to this, I guess you could get quite a lot of use out of that. Let's build the hospital there, and then let's build the fire station. If I select the fire station, that is. Let's build a proper fire station. Should we say here? I mean, that should accommodate everything here, and then they should all go up and shut up moaning. We need education services. I'm just trying to throw all of this in now to cover my bases before I start like going hardcore on the zoning. Okay, let's have a high school. Let's have a high school there. Let's have an elementary school on the end of this road. Really, that only appeases you lot? Come on. Let's get another one there. How are we doing on university place? See, we're still through the roof on university right now. So I probably don't need to do that yet. Let's get these guys done with water piping anyway to shut them up. The piping alone on this is just ridiculously expensive. There you go, you there. Then you along there. Right, let's start zoning this area. This area I kind of want to be like proper flats and whatnot. So this is purely going to be like not commercial. It's purely going to be like flat blocks and apartments along this back bit here. And then what we'll have is probably along here we'll have more of our just like little semi-detached type houses along here. So we'll have this as like, shall we say, the upscale neighborhood. This this quadrant can be like the upscale area. Throw in some entertainment. Let's throw in a children's park, maybe. I don't know. There. Let's have, I don't know, again, let's just say another art statue type fountain area along there, maybe. Lots of happy people, lots of happy people. And hopefully they should start to build out. We're going to get a couple of pings, which means more money. And these guys are building up here, sweet. It's just going to be a commercial area. That's going to be the problem child, which I guess we could have this as our upscale area, but then down here maybe have a commercial. I mean, it's probably going to be worthwhile to have the commercial area along these roads, isn't it? Thinking about it, because if we have the commercial area in this sector and this sector, then they can get straight within walking distance to the from stores to bus networks, or the monorail if one is so inclined. Hey, you can sneak through there. Beautiful. Don't like the way they're going diagonal like that right now, but whatever. So let's just start zoning in some commercial along here. I'm sure this is going to make these guys chuffed, because I know they're not going to get power straight away, which is then going to be... They're then going to be moaning at me for this. Do we want to turn this into like an eco area as well, actually thinking about it? Let's just fill this in with commercial first. We'll deal with that in a minute. Get rid of that. I might turn this over into... Actually, then again, no, there's no point in turning it over into just your bog standard. I was going to say I was going to sector this and turn this into like an organic area, but like an organic product type area, but I'm not really doing that. See, I wouldn't mind getting like the attraction, like a shopping mall or something, but I don't think I've got enough tiles. Don't think I've tiled enough. Yeah, they're going to start building there, which is going to completely screw up the grid. Love it when you do this, because now you're not going to get any power. You're not going to get any power. None of these have been built in, so none of these are going to get power. And it just turns into a general shit show. But hey, that is my forte, ladies and gentlemen, creating a daily shit show. Right, that's cool, that's fine. They're all hooked up to the electric grid. We've just got to wait for houses to be built along there. I mean, there's the supply for them. I've got an airport? Oh my god. I am totally not going to use that, I don't think. The airport opens the sky for far travelling to faraway lands. For tourism, benefits greatly from train traffic. Airport needs a road connection but can freely be placed on the map. See, that would be good here. That would be perfect. Once we get the milestone and we unlock, that would be perfect here. Because we can flip that round. We've got the airport coming in and out. And then we can hook that up to the monorail network, have that come into town. And yeah. I has my ideas. And our population is climbing quite nicely. 163 people. That should hopefully spike up a bit more soon. What are we looking like electric grid wise? It's starting to move. Ever so slightly. That's about to be built on, I think. It's just a case of letting it build. We need industrial and office jobs. I don't really want to start zoning that area for industrial yet. Still got this area along here that I can work on. Which I'm going to work on, actually. 6 laners. Let's just do your bog standard. Along there. The way we got that train track doesn't help. I might consider moving that and hooking that up here. Yeah, I know you're going to get annoyed by that, Sims, but I don't really care, to be honest. So don't get me wrong, that train network is useful for bringing goods in and out of the city, but the where it's placed is just, it's just god-awful. It's god-awful. Like, having that hook off there in such a weird angle, nah, I don't like it. Do not like it one bit, so we're gonna... I'm hoping I can hook this straight up into the network here. That would be trams. We are looking for trains. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. Okay. Right, okay, so you're going to make me place that roadside, so I guess if I shorten this out a bit... Right, now if one was to entertain himself and just do this... Question is, can I rip out that track? Yes, I can. I'll have them pass through the station. Yeah, I can have them pass through the station. There's no reason why they can't. What am I looking for here? Really do with daytime cycle right about now. I definitely need to get a mod to sort that, to be honest. Okay, let's unhook you for now, and then let's just do. This is going to be a bit of a funky track, I do know, but you know. Can we get a curve on that? Make it look somewhat less weird than what it is right now. There we go. Right, that should open soon, but we are needing to zone for that as well. Probably not in that way that I just done, but you know. That one's stupid, because you know someone's gonna try and build there. So let's get rid of that before someone does try and zone that like an idiot. I need to expand Scrub got wood. To incorporate this whole area along here. There we go. And then hopefully they should start to build out on that, and that will slowly but steadily expand the grid a little bit and push this down. That's the main thing. If we can get... I'm basically appeasing right now. If I can bring this down right now and with just industrial jobs, and then later on build the commercial, build the proper offices and skyscrapers along here, that will work in my favour a lot more than what is currently in place. Okay, so we've got a bunch of commercial up here that is ready to roll. But we need something to bridge the gap between those two to fully power up that grid. I guess we could have some houses along here. Screw it. Not those type of houses though. Let's do apartment blocks along here. There we are. Let's do a set of apartment blocks along there, because as soon as one of them builds in that area there, should connect the grid up to push this area, and if they're all building along there, then we should be hopefully good. Problem is with this, they're all trying to build out into this area. They're just trying to... If I didn't zone this the way I did, it probably would have worked a bit better, but no for next time, I guess. It's just a case of waiting for the population to push through and all of that. I don't know why that's still cranked. I mean, you've got enough buildings being built there that you should be able to start finding work there. Alright, this is what I'm thinking should be happening. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Our demand for industrial is slowly creeping downwards. Which, if we then get this area along here hooked up to the... Once we get this bit hooked up, that's going to help us again with our freight deliveries. How far is the grid off? Oh, what? Really? Hopefully that should push it out. You're telling me, thank you. I was about to say they're literally kissing each other there, and you're telling me that's not powering up. So come on now, game. Don't do this to me. But at least now they can push straight through, or they stop, or whatnot on this route. I think that works a bit better for me. Right. We've still got this utter fun crapshoot problem up here because we're waiting for this to expand out. Come on, housing. I just need you to creep up just enough so we can start. There we go. We're starting to slowly get houses built, and we might have a Christmas miracle here, ladies and gents, because if that one builds out, that'll expand the net. No, it won't, because the network's over. Fucking hate this game. Oh, I need all of those to be built along to expand the grid, and then that should touch over to there, to touch over to there, to then hook all of this up. Everything up here gets hooked up. It's sunshine, rainbows, and happiness. That's what it will be. But this commercial zone's been barely set up, and you could already see some of the traffic along here starting to build. It's not too horrible at the moment, but it's getting... Oh, we have electricity. This area is finally hooked up and working. It's a miracle. Let's pipe this area here. Need to keep an eye on that sewage treatment. Actually, that's starting to decline again. Let's get rid of that. So we do not need those abandoned buildings there because they're rather useless. But yeah, definitely, well, we're grinding now towards Megalopolis, and once we get that, we have all the areas unlocked, and that's where we can start going mental, shall we say, with everything. Reach population 750. Oh, is that the maximum you need? Mold of moderation. Average garbage piling up per building at least 25. Right, okay, whatever. What we got for landmarks anyway right now? Oh, all of these lot are unhappy. Let's build you a pretty little park. There you go. You got a nice little park there. Is everybody going to be happy? I mean, you got more than enough medical, fire set. How are you at a fire risk? I've literally built you guys a fire station. Was one fire station not enough? Okay, fine. Have another fire station. If you're not cheered up by that, then go away. Thank you. They should all upgrade. Let's put a watchtower along here just to start sorting, just to stop the risk of a forest fire. There we go. Right, that should be a lot of the commercial zone as well now, deciding it's going to upgrade. Yeah, it is. Perfect. And, I mean, considering we were at the start of this video, we were making around about 25,000 a turn, and we're now up to 44,000 a turn. I'm going to be honest and say this is a good start. Very nice start indeed. Let's do all the pings, all the pings, all the pings. Plus all this commercial area is fulfilled for him, so. But as long as we've got the monorail that drops off here, people are in walking distance of the shops, we can have the bus network hooking up all of these areas along here, hooking up all of these areas, and then they can either we can either go on the monorail there to the city centre. We'll have buses going in this area, and yeah, just pretty much if we can make this area not 100% reliable on public transport, but having a large majority of people running on public transport through this area here, it would actually be really, really good. Not enough customers? You won't have to worry about that for long. Once I start putting stuff in, you will definitely get more customers. Just got to be patient. You've got to wait for all of this to come up. Just got to wait for all these properties to develop. And then you'll start having some, then you'll start seeing the benefits. But yeah, I think that's a good place anyway for us to wrap off the video there, ladies and gentlemen. So I have hoped you've enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to give it a like to let me know you're enjoying these. Make sure to subscribe for more Building Scrubville, along with other awesome YouTube content on my channel. And make sure to check out the important links in the description down below. My Twitch, Twitter, Discord, and all that other fun stuff as well. But nonetheless, I'm going to sign off there. So thank everybody for watching. I have been KONFLICTZZ, and you have been you. Peace out, and thank you all for watching.